Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Wonder TV. Did you know that diabetes affects about 1 in 10 adults around the world? That's over 500 million people, 537 million to be exact, as estimated by the International Diabetes Federation in 2021. And that number is rising fast, expected to hit 643 million by 2030 and a staggering 783 million by 2045. The scariest part? Over half of the adults with diabetes don't even know they have it. Now, we know this may sound alarming, but here's the good news. There are some very doable steps we can take to help keep our blood sugar levels steady, even if we're not diabetic. Here's the big question. Ever wondered why blood sugar or glucose tends to spike after certain meals? Is it only a problem for those with diabetes, or could it affect anyone? Well, wonder no more. Here on Dr. Wonder TV, we're going to dive into exactly what glucose spikes are, why they matter, and most importantly, 5 research-backed ways to keep them in check. Whether you're aiming for better health, more energy, or just want to avoid that post-meal slump, I've got you covered with real strategies that work. So let's kick things off with the basics. What is a glucose spike and why should we care? A glucose spike happens when your blood sugar levels rise sharply after eating, especially if you've consumed a lot of simple carbohydrates or sugary foods. But here's the kicker. It's not just people with diabetes who experience glucose spikes. Actually, everyone does to some extent. For most of us, our bodies will work to bring those levels back down fairly quickly, but consistently high spikes can start to wear down our natural insulin response over time. So why does this matter? Well, studies show that frequent glucose spikes are linked to higher risks of type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, and even heart disease. Beyond the long-term effects, you might notice more immediate issues, sluggishness, mood swings, or that dreaded food coma after a big meal. This is particularly important for women, as fluctuations in blood sugar can be linked to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is associated with hormonal imbalances that may contribute to infertility and conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome or PCOS. This condition can disrupt hormonal balance and ovulation, making it more difficult to conceive. Now that we know why managing glucose spikes is so important, let's get into those 5 practical ways to keep them at bay. And yes, each of these is backed by solid research. Strategy number 1, do physical activity after meal. Did you know that taking a short walk after a meal can make a big difference? Research shows that just 15 minutes of light physical activity, like walking, can help lower post-meal blood sugar levels. And if walking isn't your thing, there are plenty of other options to get that gentle movement going. Try vacuuming the floor, doing a little dance to your favorite song, or even some gentle stretches. Light housework can also do the trick. Essentially, any light activity that gets you moving can help. Here's how it works. When you exercise, even lightly, your muscles start to use glucose for energy, which helps pull it out of the bloodstream. And there's an added benefit. Your blood flow gets diverted from your digestive system to your muscles, which naturally slows down how quickly glucose gets absorbed. So instead of that big post-meal spike, you get a more gradual rise in blood sugar. So the next time you finish a meal, don't head straight for the couch. Take a quick walk, do a little tidying up, or maybe get in some light stretching. Your body will thank you for it. Strategy number 2, don't eat carbs alone. Ever had a piece of bread or a sugary snack on its own and noticed your energy crash soon after? You're not alone. This happens because simple carbohydrates like white bread or candy cause rapid glucose spikes when eaten solo. When you consume carbs without any balancing nutrients, your body quickly digests them, leading to a surge in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop. This roller coaster effect can leave you feeling fatigued and irritable. But here's the solution. Never eat carbs alone. Pairing your carbohydrates with protein, fiber, or healthy fats can help smooth out those spikes and keep your energy levels stable. Think of it this way. When you add protein to your meal, like a slice of turkey or a scoop of nut butter, it takes longer to digest. This helps slow down the absorption of glucose into your bloodstream. For example, imagine eating a slice of toast topped with creamy avocado and a poached egg instead of just plain toast. The healthy fats from the avocado and the protein from the egg work together to balance the carb content of the bread, leading to a slower, steadier rise in blood sugar. Similarly, fiber-rich foods such as vegetables, legumes, and whole grains can also play a crucial role. So next time you're reaching for a snack or putting together a meal, think about balance. Not only will your blood sugar levels benefit, but you'll also feel more energized and satisfied throughout the day. Strategy number 3, time your meals strategically. Here's an interesting one. The timing of your meals can influence glucose spikes. Research suggests that eating most of your carbs earlier in the day rather than at night can help your body manage blood sugar levels more effectively. Why? Because your body is generally more insulin sensitive earlier in the day. Another pro tip, try spacing your meals about 4 to 5 hours apart. This gives your blood sugar time to drop back down before your next meal, reducing the chances of stacked glucose spikes. And if you're a big breakfast person, here's a hack. Consider splitting breakfast into 2 smaller meals rather than one big one. This trick helps avoid a big glucose spike first thing in the morning and keeps you fueled until lunch. Strategy number 4, sequence your nutrients. Okay, this one might sound a little fancy, but bear with me. Eating foods in a certain order can help reduce glucose spikes. Studies show that eating fiber and protein before carbohydrates can lead to more stable blood sugar levels. So let's say you're having a meal with chicken, veggies, and rice. Try eating the chicken and veggies first and then finish with the rice. By doing this, you slow the absorption of carbs and prevent those big spikes. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Drinking a little vinegar before a meal, about 1 to 2 tablespoons diluted in water, has been shown to lower glucose spikes in some studies. It's thought to slow down the rate at which your stomach empties, which can lead to more gradual glucose absorption. How you do it? You can easily incorporate vinegar into your meals in delicious ways. For instance, try adding a splash of balsamic vinegar to your veggie salads. So if you're game to try, mix a little vinegar into your pre-meal routine or your favorite recipes. Your taste buds and blood sugar will both appreciate the change. Last but certainly not least, keep hydrated. Dehydration can cause your blood sugar levels to concentrate, leading to higher glucose readings. By drinking water throughout the day, you help your kidneys flush out excess sugar, keeping levels more stable. The International Diabetes Federation actually recommends staying properly hydrated as a key part of blood sugar management. So make sure to sip on water consistently, not just during meals. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. So there you have it, 5 effective steps to reduce glucose spikes based on solid research. Prioritizing blood sugar stability isn't just about avoiding the dreaded sugar crash. It's about nurturing your body for long-term health and well-being. So embrace these steps and make them a part of your daily routine. Your future self will be grateful. Remember, every small change you make can lead to significant benefits over time. Thanks for watching and keep wondering.